When you look into my eyes, what do you see?
When I look into your eyes, I see my legacy. I see you and everything that's going to come after you. I also see blue, which is a mystery to me because Mommy has brown eyes. And those blue eyes must have come from and Grandpa. So it's crazy to me that I have a daughter who has blue eyes and blonde hair. And I look so different, but we act so much alike. Ooh, I like this one. What makes us family?
What makes us family? Okay, I would say what makes us family. I mean, this is super hard. What makes us family? I'd say what makes us family is our similarities and our differences. I would say the way that we dress, similar. The way that we act, similar. But I would say it doesn't really have to deal with similar. It has to deal with relationship. Because most parents, they treat their kids badly. Sometimes they hit their kids, but you're not like that one bit. You're the kindest parent I'd actually ever encountered. Definitely better than other parents, but I would definitely choose you than any other.
Thank you.
Okay. How are you raising me differently to how you were raised, and why?
That's an interesting question. Mommy's parents weren't as involved.
Right.
And I had to be very resourceful and independent.
I remember how you keep snacking little dairy packs when you went on
that crazy diet.
Yeah.
Yes, I snuck the dairy packs when we went on the diet. So it's interesting because Mommy was raised, and the circumstances were that I had to be really resourceful.
Right. I mean, that definitely helped in your future.
And then it really helped in my future.
Because you're the best parent out of a million.
Very resourceful. But it also was traumatic. And I'm not able to give you that trauma.
Exactly. I know.
To breed resourcefulness.
Yeah.
So it's interesting of my main question as a parent is how do I foster a resourceful, autonomous child? So the biggest thing Mommy always wants you to know is that I'm there for you.
Obviously.
No matter what.
Yeah.
And that I always support you and I'm always proud of you. Because those things oftentimes were in question for me as I grew up. I didn't feel like people were there for me or that they were proud of me per se. And those are really important things for me to give to you.
Yeah.
That I'm always there no matter what.
Okay. Got it.
What is the greatest thing you have ever seen me do?
The greatest thing? I'd say that's a lot of things. I'd say it was taking care of me as a kid, even though I couldn't even see myself. Taking care of both me and him. Trying to show up for everyone that you possibly can. But you've done a lot of things that were amazing. Because I guess moms are amazing. But I would say one of the amazing things that you've ever done is help me get through sicknesses.
Yeah, when you're sick, Mommy's there.
For instance, when when I sneezed and blood came out of my nose, and then every 5 minutes my nose bled, that was really helpful. And you got me Mistress Mouse, and I still have her.
Yeah.
And then you helped me get over the bug bite, as you know.
Yes.
But yeah. I'd say one of the most amazing things that you've ever done for me is care for my sicknesses.
Oh, it means a lot to me to show up for you when I know that you really need me. No matter how big you are, you're still kind of always my baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you know now what you wish you knew then?
What do you know now that you wish you knew then? I think that the little mistakes, it's the little things aren't going to make or break anything.
Exactly.
Just to be a little more relaxed. And sometimes I'm going to get things right in the family, and sometimes I'm going to get things wrong, and I yell or I cry.
For instance, the Fritos. You thought that there was a bunch of crappy ingredients in them,
but they were
there was
really
only
just corn, oil, and salt.
Yep.
Yeah. And that just to relax, and that it's all going to be okay.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing too is just it goes by so fast. Like Naiya, I feel like it was yesterday. You were like this big and I was holding you, and now you're this big, you know.
And I'm in 4th grade.
And you're in 4th grade. Like it's just as crazy. It's really crazy how fast it's going. And I guess if there's one thing I could hold on to right now, because I know it's going to continue, it's just knowing how fast it will all go and just being really present. What do I do that makes you love me more?
Well, you do nothing, really, because I already love you as much as I possibly can. And like, as I said, the reason why, like, I definitely love you. Like, I'd say 25% of the reason I love you is because you care for my sicknesses, which is what we discussed before, for instance. But yeah, I'd say you need to do nothing because you're already perfect. And there really is no answer to perfect, but to me, perfect is this. If you could give me anything in the world, what would it be and why?
If I could give you anything in the world.
Anything. It's definitely not a squishmallow, I can assure you.
More time.
More time?
More of my time. I could give you anything in the world, it'd be more of my time. I wish I could spend more time with you and with your brother every day.
Right. I'd see why that would be like the only thing in the world that you would want to give me.
Yeah.
Anyway, you go.
Okay. What does my love feel like?
It feels warm and cuddly. Definitely. It feels kind, it feels supporting. It feels amazing.
Hey there, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed that conversation and you want to ask these questions to your own family, check out the And Family Edition card game at theskindeep.com/shop.